Okay.
Restrooms down the hall, otherwise take the stairway around you up to second floor.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you very much. Hi. Yeah. One Big Mac set meal, please.
Meal, what kind of drink?
Coke, please.
Anything else?
It's okay. Yeah.
There's this white building on your right with this clock tower up here. This is the Wrigley Building. And if that name sounds familiar, that's because it's the same Wrigley as avoid. I want you to see everything on the tour. But don't go blinding yourself over that. Truly. Contextualist architecture strives to pull from its surroundings, both natural and constructed. In this case, these three more imaginable buildings in our skyline, in particular Sandy Roosevelt fans in the audience. This is Marina City. This was designed by Bertrand Goldberg, who believed that buildings should reflect nature, and there are no right angles in nature, and so we get these corn-cob-shaped towers. The building was salvaged, the stone exterior replaced with reflective glass, and 34 more floors were added to be completed in 2014, like statuary today. That statue, by the way, that sculpture is called Constellation, and it was designed by Spanish sculptor and architect Santiago Calatrava. Because the problem is actually to allow room for the active train traffic. Triangles also pop up frequently in Harry Reid's work, said to be inspired by the sails of his boat. Setback from the river for new construction to ensure that such local riverside remains open to the public. Addresses this by using something called inertial slosh dampers. A lot of cameras out here to picture that train. It's exact. Another great opportunity for the south. We usually like to hear something right on the radar in front of us. See ourselves in that angle before new buildings started going up again. What they did is the designers taste beyond the black boxes of Gateway 1 and 2, we get the white box that is Gateway Center 3. This is a style known as international style. Since buildings like this the barrels of confidence, this building was first completed in 1990 when bright lights actually disrupted the migration patterns of the third tallest building in the United States, behind World Trade Center, or One World Trade Center and Central Park Tower in New York. Back towards the Mississippi rather than out to Lake Michigan. And it took our sewage and our factory runoff with it, which meant fewer Chicagoans ended up in 6 bays on the other side. The Great Murdoch Center was originally built to be Grocery Warehouse and Office 26, and its interesting shape is due to a zoning rule of 1923 that took away in the 70s where the MD traveled north. That was what? 5-minute tour, and hey, look at that. Welcome to the future.
Can I buy sparkling sakura allure? One?
That's your ID.
In here?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Maybe not work.
Oh, maybe not. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Inside? Okay, thank you.
Is my favorite part about Chicago.
Okay, thank you.
You'll be up in 45 seconds. 45 seconds.
Hello. Thank you. Done? Okay. Thank you. Please be here. Thank you. Yeah.
Take this garage. This look like north.
Oh, that's Lakeside,
Oh,
folks.
this is Lakeside.
You gotta go to the other one over there.
Yeah, you could pay this right here.
Hey.
Yeah, you can
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much.